Yeah, so I can see why lunatic wasn't an option. And oh, I didn't save, did I?
Time for
Yeah,
a mock
okay.
battle, eh?
Expect the jump cut here.
All right, that's
Okay,
that.
so we
The
finally made
winner
it through
of this
that.
mock
I probably
battle
skipped
is
through the second round, so
The Golden Deer
there's only a
House.
few changes. I changed up some units.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
Thank you.
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win. Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won! I love it!
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience, right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailtean and Gronder.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach. Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
So he's making it no secret that he's suspicious of Lady Rhea. Okay, yeah, just skip all those days. I didn't want to do anything. Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, so I already skipped like a good portion of all these like slice of life stuff, But I realize now that it's probably gonna be a huge part of the game. So, we're just gonna roll with it. I won't skip it anymore. Like I said earlier, it was mainly because there was a whole bunch of cutscenes in the first hour and a half of the game. But now we can just get into it. Yeah, we're gonna explore. Oh, the market. I should have clicked what that was. Bulletin board. Oh, I can do this whenever I want. Alright, so we'll take out the bandits after I spruce up the menu in the dining hall. Or join the choir? That actually sounds pretty fun. Okay, I guess we'll do all of these. No reason not to. As soon as I get through the door.
Your performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again.
Sorry, Dimitri, but you're not Edelgard, so no, we are not training.
Bandits really didn't think things through, did they? They had to have known the knights would be after them the moment they entered the monastery's turf. Fine by me, though. I'm raring for some real combat experience. Any chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living at the monastery or combat? Anything like that? Students aren't the only ones who have something to learn from their professors. Professors can also learn from each other. If you want to, you should try trading knowledge with Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela.
I'll definitely trade some knowledge with Professor Manuela.
The house a student belongs to is determined by where they're from, but it is possible for someone to switch to a different one. Of course, that's only if the student very strongly wants to make the change and their professor is on board with it.
Wait.
If you do a lot of different activities
No, I
around the
doubt it.
monastery,
Does that mean I can
you'll
bring
get close to the
Edelgard?
students and they may ask you about it.
That reminds me.
Hey there.
Let's see. That person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need me
What
for something?
person?
Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Yes, you look so busy just standing here wondering.
Really?
Oh wait, I can go here now?
Do you know of the Iyer family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes. All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then
Is
there's
this gonna
Linhardt's
be
father,
important at some
Count Hevring,
point?
the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Iyer, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future. There is nothing I cannot achieve.
Wait, what? Already? Dude, I just sat here and listened to you. Is that all it takes? Is there a limit on how many people? Can I just have them all under the same class? I don't know.
Oh,
I have no
Professor.
option.
Here to recruit me, I presume? Well, the eldest son of House Iyer will not
Oh,
be
okay.
so easily
That makes more
swayed.
sense.
Here's an idea. I hear the Officers' Academy of the monastery was founded about 2 centuries ago. The eastern region of Fodlan was being invaded by Almyra, and so the Archbishop of the time took measures to prevent the border from being taken. In order to ensure Fodlan would be safe from potential threats, she deemed it necessary to raise a generation of excellence. That is how the establishment was founded, though its purpose has changed over the years.
Maybe.
So...
You there!
Was there a service? Or are they just sitting here? Oh, here's the choir thing.
I have a favor to ask.
Wait, I have to find them all? So I don't actually get to sing?
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
I don't even know what goddess lives in this world, so I do not.
But shall we pray together while you're here?
I get the feeling it won't let me recruit her, so who cares?
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Setlene! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
Hold up, I don't
I have
remember...
something to ask of you.
I feel like I was forced into this. Collect information on the Western Church and report to Sedith. Okay. Like, I'm not gonna deny it. I don't even know why I thought about it.
It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor?
Is everybody gonna ask
you
me
don't
that?
sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
I thought he was gonna tell me something important. Aside from make fun of my nobility.
Right.
Here's an idea.
Hey, you.
Let's see.
Okay?
Bridget, Almyra, Dusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Okay. So, racism.
How about this? Do you know about the Cardinals? They are the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
If anything like our church, I can see why.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather? I have agreeance. In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes. Training has given me great busyness right now. It is not a good time for the chatting. But you have given me intrigue. Please make sure you are speaking with me again.
That's a very interesting way to word it.
There are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed. Oh, hi, Professor. Were you just eavesdropping on me? Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
Right. I've got to find out
everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food? Ooh,
Sweet.
same! I'll definitely remember that.
Oh, I can share a meal, right? I still don't think I can recruit Edelgard, but I'm not gonna stop him trying. And who else? I guess Marianne. Why not? After I butchered her in the last mission.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Is it your favorite or your father's? There's more to life than pleasing your parents, Marianne.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Okay. Let's go fishing. Get a pike.
Hi.
I'm surprised I remembered how to get there.
Oh, Professor. Hello. I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it? Okay.
Not what I wanted. Let's try it again. There we go. Oh wait, no, that wasn't it either. Oh yeah, now we got it. Still not what I wanted though. I appreciate the dramatic fishing music. Oh, golden fish. So how do I get bait?
Me?
So... Greetings, Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see, like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there.
Yeah, it was just there. Oh, no. I forgot I planted something.
What?
Going back. Wait. Was that necessary? I was just here.
Hi there! Please.
Nah, we'll do these instead. Western Fodland seeds. And we'll cultivate it with aramid water.
Professor, I'm not. I should probably stay behind for this.
Have we met? No. Sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
What is it? I'm not doing anything. Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
What the?
Oh, there it is.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Okay.
That said,
Professor, it is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
What?
That reminds me.
Oh, training grounds.
Professor, the next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill?
I know how to make him
I
happy.
knew it! When it's all said and done, muscle always comes out
Dude
on
can't even
top.
fit in his shirt. Like, does he do that on
Hey there,
purpose?
Professor. You here to
Or can
check
he
in
not
on my
afford a
training?
shirt?
Oh, that
So many
reminds me.
questions.
I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Professor. No?
Wait, how do I get the cloth?
Hey there, Professor. Oh, that reminds me. Not really sure.
Professor.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else, so let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Okay. Noted.
And now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better.
Professor.
I thought I get to train units in them.
Here's
I guess. No.
Professor. The next assignment is the...
Professor.
You're quite powerful to have beaten us in the mock battle. Such a shame you aren't leading our class.
I
I've
regret
heard
not
your
choosing
class
the
is
Black
hunting
Eagles.
thieves. That mission is very different from the one we were given.
Okay? Hello.
Let's see.
Thanks for your help.
I got a renown increase for picking up a book. So where's the library? Oh wait, what's over here? Oh, the library.
I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library. Reading books from all the regions of Fodlan, I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself. I agree. They're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our ancestors.
There's something glowing, and I want it.
Lovely. Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking. It's how do the.
Okay, so I'll turn in all these quests. Then we'll go hunt some bandits. As soon as I figure out how to get out of here. Who's this? Oh, this guy.
Excellent. And bearing the unknown. Your
Hey there. I was thinking. What about?
Okay.
How about this?
No. No idea where I'm going.
You're a lifesaver.
My
Can't
cooking
go wrong
is
with
so
immortality.
good, it's been called seductive. Should I show you what I can do, Professor?
Please do.
Right.
If you set that on
I
fire.
do so enjoy cutting up vegetables in preparation to cook. So I'll do that and leave you with the cleanup. Oh.
So I guess that means I can't do anything more in the day because I ran out of free time.
What the?
I still don't get how that works, but whatever. As long as I can walk. It's not like they're forcing me to stop. Okay. Don't let me in, even though— oh! I see they are forcing— wait, what?
Here's an idea.
My savior, thank you.
So, well done. You have my thanks.
Okay.
Don't
Look
tell
at me teaching.
No one bothered to show you the standard procedure for lectures? I guess it's up to me to save the day.
Okay.
Before starting a lecture, be sure to first check on our study goals. After all, students will want to prioritize studying things that relate to their goals. It's probably
Oh man,
easier
this
to
looks
get good
more
results
complicated
if you instruct
than it should be.
students based on their interests and specialties. But that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach things that don't relate to someone's goals. Not by a long shot. By overcoming their weaknesses, some students may develop an interest in new fields.
Also, why isn't Claude the professor?
A student's study goals may need to be updated based on their learnings and experience. It's an important part of being teach to counsel students like that.
Okay.
How well their tutoring goes will depend on a student's motivation. It's possible that interacting with students on a regular basis will raise their motivation. Maybe. Then again, what do I know? In any case, make sure to keep an eye on how motivated everyone is.
What do you know? It looks like Claude knows more than anyone here.
Students are encouraged to partake in various activities around the monastery. If you have students work together, it will give them a chance to interact and maybe even help them achieve better results. Have you heard about the monthly certification exams? If you want to become a certain class, you have to pass the certification exam for it. That means training up on the required skills so you can pass. Don't slack when it comes to teaching your students what they need to know to pass their certification exams.
Interesting. Okay, let's instruct some students.